Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We're playing, still covering the canvas, trying to get things back in where we wanted them to be. So we cut in our beehives kind of rough, but we know what they are. We'll put the little doors for the bees to fly in and out of, and little shadows at the roof we cast. We'll do all that kind of detail stuff later. I'm still trying to mass this thing in and get it to look like something, or Mike shoots me because I keep taking stuff out. We're going to draw this disc here on. I got this white, so I got all this white and this green left up top. I'm going to grab some raw lumber here, kind of mix it together, get me a wheel color. Something closer to a wheel color there. It's not quite standing out so bright. Now how you make a wheel, you put your brush on there and just turn it. This is a fun thing to do. This curve's got like 6 wheels across here. Put your brush on there and just turn it. It makes a round wheel. And these are metal tines. This is what they plow. This is how they break the ground up with it. And so this one had a row of them across here. I'll make sure we catch those on there. And it had the framework that came out through here, and it had some more wheels up towards the front. Now you want to start with the outside wheel, overlap, overlap, overlap. And that's how you get them to do that. And we're just kind of drawing this thing in here. So we still got to put shadows and all the metal parts. I'll grab a little bit of burr number in here, kind of cast in just to get us some more of a metal looking color on these wheels. The shadows that are between them, see. And see, right now it's floating in there and then it's sitting on the ground. We'll take care of that. I'm just trying to draw this in a little bit where I wanted these wheels to be. The metal parts that went across. Now what this stuff was. Before we're done, we'll get us something out of that. But when I have this raw lumber on my canvas, we'll use some of that in these trees. This tree line. Again, I like colors, get more colors in there, gives us more depth, more stuff back in that picture. We haven't done the green yet, it's springtime, we ain't got there yet. We're just getting some colors into here. Still got my raw lumber. I want to get that back a little bit under here. Oh yeah. I'm going to pick up some of this burr number here. Come down side this silo. See, that thing right there was round, so it kind of cast a shadow on the silo and on itself at the same time, the back side of it. Then we had that roof line come around. That roof had little kind of metal things there, kind of like that. Back side would have been, so because the sun would have been a little bit darker. So we want to know where the sun's coming from. And it would have cast a shadow right across that roof, see? So we'll cut that in there. When we glaze this, we'll tie everything together with a glaze. Got a little bit of this color. I'm going to get over here because I don't have much of that over there. Here we go. Oh, did I mess you up, Michael?
Nope.
Oh,
you're good.
I heard that chair squeak back there. Oh, I made him jump. I'm kind of bad about that. No, that's a good road color. We'll cut some of this road back in down here. We've covered up a little bit. The old path up to the barn. These old farmers had to work hard for a living to make all this stuff work. Tell you what, I don't know if my roofs are dry enough yet or not. We're going to try it and see. Clean my brush out a little bit. Grab a dry brush. Take a little bit of this cerulean blue and burr number, mix the two together. And that's going to give me a good shadow color. That silo's casting that shadow on there. That's in the dark side. Let's cut there. Let's cut the shapes in here. Let's get you out here. I get quiet when I get into doing close-in stuff, but I just got to have that shadow right under that roof. That roof will be casting a shadow on the supports, everything right under here. Back up in here, under that roof, back in there. Those posts back there will be darker than the ones in the front. Just paint across them a little bit and just set them back. See how that worked?
Mm-hmm.
And the roof itself will be one of them old metal roofs. That gives us something to paint into there. All we're doing is drawing with a paintbrush. Trying to make things work. Let's get this shadow over here. Shadow side a little bit more over here. More into the shadow, more into the shadow. Did we get you back over there, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
It's also a good dark along that tree, this line right here. Let's remember the shapes. A few tree trunks coming up. Come on with the ground, catch it there. This is what paint is all about. Just play with it, just do it. And you got, of course, the shadow off of that. It's going to cast a shadow out here on the ground, see? You had all kinds of implements and stuff back up under this thing. We're not going to try to hand pick all those. Well, I got that good dark shadow color, which was my cerulean blue, my burnt umber, mixed the two together. It just gives me a good shadow color, a good dark color. You can always add a blue, a good dark blue with some another color, say, get those wheels back in there. And sit on the ground, see. Now that ground's grass, so it's not going to be flat like that. You push it up in there. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Cut in that drawing more and more of the shape of the implement that he was pulling here. These blades would be right up under there. That was under a piece of metal there. And the little center of the wheels. And let's see if we can make that be what we want it to be before we're done. And we do it by going over and over and over and over and over. Kills Michael. Oh, Ralph, why'd you do that? You had it just right. I don't know. It just didn't, you know. How else are we going to figure it out if we just don't do it? So we have more trees back in there, and base that tree down there, and more dark right on that ridge line. Right up that silo, see. Kind of on it just a little bit. Lose that hard line. See, all of them colors come into play, put that tree on top of the ones that are behind it. So it just adds more depth. Those other colors are still back there. So we're going to play, and this is the way we paint, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We hunt and hunt and hunt until we end up where we want to be. We're going to keep playing. How come?